All right, so what do you call yourself, tough guy, huh? ¿Cómo se llama?
Antonio Montana. And you? What you call yourself?
From TikTok star
Bro, give me the 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine?
Yo, word to my mother, I smacked the taste out of all y'all. You feel me? What, y'all the internet gangsters?
to accused killer.
Ali Abulaban, known on TikTok as Jinnkid, is facing 2 first-degree murder charges.
How does someone who seemingly had it all end up here?
Did you kill her?
This is the story of Ali Abulaban, known by his online followers as Jinnkid. Ali grew up in West Virginia and always had a passion for movies and acting. He was obsessed with movie characters and would do impressions of his favorite ones, like Tony Montana from Scarface.
1 month watching Scarface. The greatest movie I've ever seen in my life. You're not gonna find a better movie. Coño.
Ali honed his skills and learned to imitate different voices, accents, and mannerisms, and became really good at it.
You wanna fuck with me? Okay. God, okay. You wanna play games? Okay. I play with you. You wanna play rough? Okay. Where the fuck is my gun? Gina, where the fuck is my gun? Check the closet. It's in the same place every fucking night. Like, why'd you gotta touch my stuff?
By his late teens, Ali joined the U.S. Army and was stationed at an army base in Japan. That's where he met Anna, the woman he would fall in love with and later marry. Anna, who was a year younger than Ali, was from the Philippines but grew up on the same army base Ali was stationed at. When the two met for the first time, they clicked instantly and eventually started dating. It was great in the beginning. They'd go out on dates, hang out with friends, and they grew closer as their relationship evolved. Everything was going good until for some reason, Ali was kicked out of the army by the time he was in his 20s. At this point, Ali probably felt that there was no future for him in Japan and that he needed to go back to the US to figure out what to do next. And that's what he did. He brought back Anna with him, and the two got married and moved to a quiet suburb in Virginia. Ali found a job as a network engineer that allowed him and his wife to buy a house and cars, and they eventually had a healthy baby girl. Things were picking back up, and the future was looking bright for the young family. That's when Ali learned about TikTok for the first time and made an account by the username Jinnkid. He enjoyed it and started posting his own videos for fun. He did impressions of his favorite characters in movies.
Okay. I'm gonna do that for you. I'm gonna call you in the morning, okay?
Video games.
Need something?
And pop culture.
First of all, back the fuck up off me, you feel me? Yo, you really trying to test my gangster? Second, how you doing? How's the family?
And they were actually pretty good.
Someone told a lie, put it up. If you really bout it, pull up, ay. I deserve respect, so you know. Price on your neck, stay low, stay low.
His videos were funny and entertaining and attracted an audience. He started accounts on other platforms and gained followers across all of them, eventually reaching over 1 million followers combined. He was now a popular social media personality. His hobby turned into something that could make him money and lead him to a career in acting, which was something he always wanted. So when Anna told him she wanted to move out to San Diego to be around her friends, Ali thought it wouldn't be a bad idea. California is, after all, the destination for aspiring actors, and with his growing social media following, he had a good shot at it. It was a promising move and came at the right time, as he was just getting more and more popular. If things were going good now, they were about to get even better, and they did for a while. In February of 2020, Ali and his family moved into an apartment on the 35th floor of a high-rise building in the East Village neighborhood in San Diego. Ali started networking in LA, meeting with Hollywood producers, agents, and famous actors that he looked up to as a kid. He started making longer videos on YouTube and collaborated with other content creators.
I don't want to be rude. Let me meet him.
He's gonna love you.
Awesome. Yeah. How's it going, bro? Nice to meet you.
If you put one finger on her, I'm gonna come to your house, 1342 West Davis Avenue.
Don, you don't have Instagram? Look at that, man. See that?
What's that chick?
That's Rebecca, 2006, man.
Venga. Coño, man, I know that name.
Yeah, you like
Close
it?
it for me, close it.
Close it?
Yeah. Let me take it.
You got the money?
Yeah, I got the money. I gotta cash up it to you,
You
man.
cash up
I gotta
it?
cash up it.
You don't
What
cash
the
up
fuck
nothing
you
to
think?
me,
Get the
asshole.
fuck up.
Are you fucking
You motherfucker. Fuck you.
and even bumped into some fans.
You don't look like you're fucking still running. I tell you, man, I don't fucking like you, okay? Get away from you. What the fuck the problem? Huh?
Bro, give me the 6-9. Give me the 6-9.
Yo, word to my mother, I smack the face out of all y'all. You feel me? What, y'all the internet gangsters? Nah, for real. Stop playing with me. Do not test my gangsters.
Ali's social media following kept growing as he continued making TikToks, and his career was on the up and up. Anna seemed happy too, as she reunited with her friends and went out with them frequently, and even made new ones. Ali had Anna help him make videos, and she joined him in some along with their daughter. Her social media started to blow up too, as she gained tens of thousands of followers herself. Ali introduced his family to his fans, and they loved them. Their videos were wholesome and showed them laughing and having fun.
Need something? Need something? Need something? Need something? Need something? Need something?
Never should have come here.
Thank you. And I don't think I ever will. I'm not saying that because it's cliche. I'm saying that because no one's ever moved me the way that you do.
Ali and his wife seemed like the picture-perfect couple. But as we all know, social media can be very deceiving. Behind the image of this happy couple, things were actually not going well. There was a growing number of issues under the surface. According to Ali, Anna started spending more time with her friends and going out more often, attending bars, clubs, and social events, and started spending less time with him and their daughter.
To a life where there's Taco Tuesday, Women Wednesday, Party Saturday, Bar Sunday.
Anna's friends wouldn't hang out with her if she was with her husband, so he was often left out of her plans, and it started to bother him. But he also had his own problems brewing. Ali was becoming accustomed to his new life as an internet celebrity, and it started getting to his head. People around him thought he was becoming very arrogant.
He's all about the high life. He wants to be on his high horse. He talks over people. He interrupts people when he walks into groups. Talks about, do you have me on Instagram? I have a blue check on mine. Do you know who I am? Type of person.
He made people feel uncomfortable, you know, because he always wanted to talk about himself, and he was, you know, always getting into trouble. He does everything for fame. He just wants to be famous.
And then I was like, you're going to get us all in trouble. He's like, I'm Jinnkid, you know, nobody can touch me because I'm Jinnkid.
But that wasn't the worst of it. Ali had a more dangerous problem that would later turn sinister. At some point after moving to San Diego, Ali developed a bad habit. Much like his favorite character, Tony Montana from Scarface, Ali started abusing drugs, namely cocaine. Cocaine is a highly addictive and illegal drug that's taken for its strong euphoric effects. This effect is short-lived and often leads the user to binge or keep using over long periods of time, anywhere from a few hours to a few days or even longer. But it also comes with other, less desirable effects, such as paranoia, agitation, psychosis, or loss of touch with reality, delusion, and a host of other horrible mental and physical side effects. It's not something you ever want to use, but Ali was using it, and it caused his already tumultuous relationship with his wife to get even worse.
I asked again about his cocaine use.
Do you think that made you snap? Do you think it changed you?
Yeah! It messed with my brain! It made me violent, it made me, like, aggressive, you know? When I'm on it, yeah.
Ali and his wife were fighting more and more frequently, and their fights would get worse each time. The cracks in the relationship started to grow. He even live-streamed one of their fights to his Instagram followers.
Fucking woman. Dedicate my life to her. One day she wakes up, she don't fucking love me no more. Get the fuck out of here. Who's the new nigga? Who's the new nigga? Let me find out. Don't fucking play me. Don't fucking play me. She don't think. She don't think. She don't think. Look at this shit, bro. All my clothes on the floor.
She threw all my shit.
Eventually, the relationship turned abusive. According to neighbors who lived across the hall from Ali and Anna, they were often heard arguing and screaming through the walls. And on one occasion, Anna ran to their apartment, knocked on their door, and asked them to call police because her husband hit her and took away her phone. Police say that they received at least 9 calls to the couple's apartment from July to October of 2021. Their relationship was getting worse and worse. Calls to police became more frequent, and eventually the couple agreed that Ali would move out of the apartment. He ended up leaving on October 18th, 2021, and stayed at a hotel nearby. To cope with his situation, Ali started doing more drugs, and it only made things worse. On October 21, 3 days after leaving his apartment, Ali had a drug-induced fit of rage after going back and using a key that he secretly copied to gain entry. When he found the apartment empty, he knew his wife was out with someone, but didn't know who. According to police, he vandalized the home, threw trash around and flipped over furniture, but before he left, he went on his young daughter's iPad and installed spyware. This spyware, or spy software, allowed him to remotely turn on the microphone on the iPad and hear whatever sound it picked up in real time. Ali had essentially bugged the apartment. Despite everything that was going on, Ali still had hope that he and his wife would eventually work things out and reconcile. They hadn't yet filed for divorce and were in fact still married. So in his mind, this was just a rough patch in their marriage, and he'd eventually be reunited with his wife and their daughter.
I said, what are you going to do? You're living in a motel now. Like, what are you going to do? What are your plans? He goes, oh, me and Anna, we're still together. She's just trying to make me suffer a little bit.
Anna, on the other hand, saw things very differently. She was absolutely done with her husband and was ready to move on and find someone else, despite still being married to him. She wanted nothing to do with Ali. The same day her husband bugged their apartment, Anna brought a man back home with her, and it just so happened that Ali was listening in from his hotel room.
Yeah, I was listening on the house with the iPad to my phone.
So when you heard Rayburn's voice, you went to...
I didn't recognize him. I didn't know who it was.
But what were you thinking?
I was freaking out. Oh my God, I caught her. Oh my God. There's a man. And then guess what? I hear nightmare. R&B music.
Even when remembering what happened, he's visibly upset and enraged. Being high on cocaine, which he probably was at the time, would have made his reaction even more extreme. According to police, after hearing his wife giggling with another man in their apartment with R&B music playing in the background, Ali grabbed his gun and drove down to the apartment. Once there, he opened the door, walked in, and when he saw his wife with another man, he lost control.
What happens when you get to the apartment?
I go up and I see them.
What did you think? What did you think?
They were... Nothing. I didn't see that. I don't know. It was a blur. And I felt like I was on the passenger seat of my own body.
Tonight, 2 people are dead after a shooting at a high-rise apartment building downtown, and a suspect is in custody.
Investigators say they got a call just after 3 this afternoon reporting a shooting in East Village. Officers found a man and a woman dead inside of an apartment.
Ali allegedly shot them both, killing them instantly. He then fled the scene and drove to his daughter's school, where he picked her up early, then headed toward a family member's house to drop her off. Police, who were already looking for him, spotted his black Jeep, and he was pulled over. Police ordered him out of his car and arrested him on the spot. His daughter was safe and was taken away, while Ali was taken into custody and booked in jail.
He immediately fired 6 rounds from his firearm. First, he shot Rayburn Barron 3 times. The bullets entered his neck, his cheek, and the back of his head at close range. And then he fired at his wife, leaving 1 gunshot wound in her forehead, again from close range.
Despite allegedly having the murder weapon on him at the time of his arrest and confessing to his mother and to police, Ali pled not guilty to 2 counts of first-degree murder. At his preliminary hearing, where evidence against him was presented to the court, he seemed emotional and lost control.
You think I wanted this? Or I wanted this? Who the you?
Mr. Boulevard, I need you to stop.
My life is destroyed!
Mr. Boulevard, I need you to stop.
Ali is currently in jail, waiting to be tried for the murders of Anna Abulaban and her friend Rayburn. If convicted, he could face the death penalty. This is a sad story all around. A 5-year-old little girl lost both of her parents in the span of a few minutes. Her mother was killed after allegedly being abused for so long, and a father who had a promising career ahead of him will likely spend the rest of his life in prison or be put to death. It just goes to show how much drugs can change a person and make them do things they might not realize they're doing at the time. There is absolutely nothing to gain from drugs. They guarantee instant gratification, but they also guarantee destruction. And it not only affects the user, but everyone else around them.